boys and butts and whatever. But very much so in the vein of, you know, with Sailor Moon, I don't know why it was cousins, but I know that many times things are changed for TV in the hopes that it will make it to DVD. Yeah, with the brightly awesome orange hair.
They refused to bring stars, Sailor stars to the U.S. because they had
guys that turn to girls.
Guys that turn to girls.
And the main character got with one of them, and then they found out, oh, well, he's actually a magical girl.
He's actually a magical girl. There are, and I will say this, there are unfortunate circumstances where stories are not going to be licensed and not picked up because of the attitudes towards homosexuality in the States, and because there has not really been, Central Park Media was really the only person to kind of embrace it, and they just kind of half embraced it with, you know, Loveless and a few of their other BL titles. But I've always wondered why Funimation, why ADV didn't jump on that bandwagon, because it's not like people from those companies don't go to conventions and they can't see that fandom growing exponentially. And while, yeah, Funimation's gotten brave, and you know, like the Hitachins and Oran and Hitalia, obviously very boy-friendly. There are things that are moving in that direction, but I'm really surprised it's taken licensors that long to say, hey, we might not sell it to the entire country, but we definitely know one niche audience we can, you know, satisfy, and that's what anime really is about supplying a specific audience. Uh-oh, they're giggling about something, and that's that giggle. I know that giggle.
Butt story!
I said satisfy. Oh my god! That's worse than my male friends that laugh when somebody says wood. That's you said satisfy.
You said wood!
I applaud that. That's awesome. But,
Is this why you never see two guys
the what?
Is this why you never see two guys in IKEA together?
Oh, here?
In IKEA.
Oh, and IKEA. Oh, but you do on the commercials. Yeah, the commercials definitely. But yeah. And you know, the sad thing is that commercial, I saw that commercial, it wasn't offensive, and yet they won't run it in the States now. So, it's so weird.
Somebody got butt hurt.
Yeah, somebody always gets butt hurt. That's the name of the game. Yeah.
When you're talking about censorship, you're reminding me of back like before they really had a lot of the more kid-like shows running on 4Kids, because 4Kids, that channel was what originally ran Escaflowne, and it wasn't edited.
Yeah, definitely.
And that was definitely it got pretty crazy at some of those parts. Like
Definitely.
where the Escaflowne like gets torn to pieces and he's just bleeding everywhere.
Well, and that's why I've always encouraged anime fans not to expect their favorite show on television. Anytime anime fans have had a show on television, it's not always been treated with respect. There are exceptions. Alchemist was given a pretty decent release. Inuyasha was given a pretty decent release. But like, even Trinity Blood, that scene where Trace goes in and wastes a bazillion vampires in the dark. It looked like that scene from Equilibrium. In fact, I think it was kind of a takeoff on that. Like, people got on the internet like, Funimation edited out of Trinity Blood. I'm like, that was Cartman. That was Cartoon Network. That was Adult Swim that did that. And believe me, if you buy the Trinity Blood disc, there is a lot of blood in Trinity Blood. Trace wastes a lot of people. But so I've always said that you shouldn't wait for anime to be played on television. Cartoon Network and Adult Swim openly make fun of anime fans. They openly make jokes about us. When they aired Fully Cooley, they edited 1 second out of the show as a joke, because they're like, you could cut one totally insignificant moment out of an anime show and anime fans would freak out about it. And that's what they did. They did it just to see if anime fans would freak out. And we did. But where was that shot of the cat? You know, but why would I trust my fandom in the hands of somebody that thinks I'm a joke? You know, like, why not trust it to a network that appreciates it and applauds it for its loyalty and all that? Yeah, you've got a question. Way in the back.